is it bad or is it groovy? Ask the Cinemonkeys.
Hi everybody, Zoom and I are about to pilot a Jaeger for the first time because we are completely drift compatible.
Are we? I'm not sure.
We review movies together, don't we? And we see eye to eye on them enough to give them the same banana rating, don't we?
Yes, generally speaking, we do, but...
But nothing, the kaiju were coming and it's up to us. I'm gonna initiate the neural milkshake. Handshake! Whatever, the point is that I'm gonna get my chocolate in your peanut butter and you're gonna get your peanut butter all over my chocolates.
I'm not certain I want you inside my head.
Zoom, you shouldn't be worried about that. You should be worried about what it's gonna be like inside my head. Even I'm terrified by some of what goes on in that place, and I'm used to seeing that sort of thing done with macaroni.
Here it comes.
Get ready to have your mind thrown inside a blender with mine to create a cerebral frappuccino.
Oh, thank heavens, it was only a dream. Oh. Now, don't look at me that way. I mean, cinematically speaking, I would have to say that Sprocket and I are very like-minded. In the few cases where our tastes may slightly differ, we tend to influence each other's opinions, each making the other appreciate our point of view until we forget who thought what. We are brothers in fur and celluloid. But still, I'm not sure I want my conscience fused with someone who thinks that the theme from Riptide should be our national anthem and firmly believes that yellow has a distinct smell. Now then, since I seriously doubt I'll be getting back to sleep, now seems like a perfect time to review Pacific Rim Uprising. Pacific Rim is one of those films that either really works for you or doesn't work at all. And it doesn't seem like there's a lot of in between, where some of us see a glorious celebration of a specific genre of B-movie in the tradition of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and we are right. Others just see something big and loud and brainless, and they are, well, they're not wrong. Set 10 years after the Battle of the Breach, Uprising introduces us to Jake Pentecost, played by John Boyega. Jake is the son of the legendary Marshall Stacker Pentecost, the man who canceled the apocalypse. A once promising Jaeger pilot himself, Jake long ago abandoned his training only to become caught up in the criminal underworld. But when Jake is arrested, he is given the old Dirty Dozen choice by his adopted sister, hero Jaeger pilot Mako Mori, who is leading a brave new generation of pilots that have grown up in the shadow of war. Jake is joined by a ragtag group of wannabe heroes, as well as scientists Newton Geisler and Herman Gottlieb. Charlie Day and Bern Gorman returning in their respective roles as the geniuses who drifted with the kaiju brain to find a way to close the breach. Newton is now working for the Shao Corporation, led by Chinese star Jing Tian, best known to Western audiences for the Great Wall and Kong Skull Island. Or for Kong, anyway. Shao is creating a new army of drones to replace the Jaegers, reasoning that the limitations of finding drift-compatible pilots are too confining and that the drones will be more effective in the event another attack comes. Director Stephen S. DeKnight, creator of the Starz cable networks Spartacus, Tits and Togas, and showrunner of the excellent Season 2 of Daredevil, does a very capable job with the action, even if he is unable to capture the atmosphere that the great Guillermo brought to the original, and he delivers a solid, fun follow-up with the help of cinematographer Dan Mindel, who is no stranger to sci-fi action, having shot Star Trek, John Carter, Star Trek Into Darkness, Star Trek with a Vengeance, and The Force Awakens. The cast, led by Boyega, is game, even if they are all playing stock characters. Billy Sapity is enjoyable as a spunky young mechanical genius turned trainee Jaeger jock, but it's hard not to feel like we saw this character in the last Transformers atrocity. Scott Eastwood fares better than usual, genuinely coming across as comfortable and confident in front of the camera, and finally showing us a spark of being the son of Hollywood icon Kurt Russell. Day and Gorman, especially Gorman, could not be more welcome, and the magnificent Rinko Kikuchi from Kumiko the Treasure Hunter is back in the role of Mako. And the three add a lot to the proceedings, helping this to feel like a sequel rather than a spin-off. And Jing Tian is a very welcome presence. The movie isn't great by any means. The script is a bit jumbled and dumbed down. We have to hear multiple references to the Pacific Rim in order to clarify/justify the title. And one keeps expecting Joe Pesci to turn to the camera and say, "Home Alone," to which Christopher Lloyd replies, "Then we're sending him back to the future!" And the movie is crammed full of plot holes. Is drift compatibility hard to come by, or isn't it? But it's fun and fast, and it feels even more like a cartoon than the first movie. A really fun cartoon. If your expectations are all realistic, you should be satisfied with Pacific Rim Uprising. And I give it 3 bananas out of 4.
Hey, Zoom! Battle of the Planets is on Cartoon Network. Pour us a couple of bowls of chocolate frosted sugar bombs and get your furry butt out here in front of the TV.
Truly, we are drift compatible. Do you think that anyone will be upset that I was kneeling?